The Aam Aadmi Party is staring at a huge internal split. Its founder members Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan are staring at a possible ouster from the party itself. Sources in the party tell headlines today that the two resolutions will be presented at tomorrow's National Council meet of the party. These resolutions include one on removing the two from the party for anti-party activities. This comes after the total breakdown of talks between Camp Kejriwal and Camp Yadav Bhushan at a meeting of the top brass yesterday evening. It now all boils down to the numbers, with Kejriwal clearly having the lead. Live now to Pankaj, who joins us this morning. Morning, Pankaj. I mean, after 67 of the 70 seats that the Aam Aadmi Party got, one was expecting that it will be in the public discourse for a totally different reason.
That's right, Sanket. The split within the Aam Aadmi Party is now in the open and for everyone to see. And even as the charges between the Kejriwal camp and the Bhushan Yadav camp are flying thick and fast, one doesn't really know which camp is speaking the truth right now. But what we are learning through our sources now is that the Kejriwal camp has made up its mind for the ouster of Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav, not just from the national executive, but completely from the party as well. Now, this one is an indicator of the fact, perhaps, that who is the real boss within the Aam Aadmi Party. And secondly, also an indicator of the fact that Aam Aadmi Party is also like any other party that has squabbles, has internal squabbles as well. We are outside Arvind Kejriwal's place. He would be leaving at any point from now. We would try and get a reaction. But what we are learning right now through our sources is that tomorrow, when is the all-important meeting of the Supreme Body, that is the National Council of Sanket, around 350 members that would be putting to vote. There are 240 members that are clearly behind Arvind Kejriwal, and the resolution is going to be passed wherein we are clearly learning that perhaps the one-time advisors and the founder members of the Aam Aadmi Party, Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav, might be completely ousted from the party altogether.
Now, Pankaj, what is most crucial here is that who is speaking the truth? How do we know who's speaking the truth at this moment? I mean, the National Council may meet, may decide this way or the other, but who is speaking the truth? Because you have Yogendra Yadav and Prashant Bhushan come out and tell headlines today, we never asked for Kejriwal's ouster, and show us the proof that we offered to resign. All that is happening while the other camp says that these things are absolutely opposite of what is being projected by the camp, Camp Yadav and Camp Bhushan. Who among these two camps, I mean, it's quite unfortunate that we are talking about two camps in Aam Aadmi Party already, but who in these two camps is speaking the truth?
That's right, Sanket. This is the million-dollar question right now. Who is speaking the truth, after all, between the leveling of allegations and counter-allegations between the Kejriwal camp on one hand and Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav on the other? It's really difficult at this point of time because both the units are coming out with a sincere face in front of the media, and so much so to the extent that the Bhushan and the Yadav camp have also written an open letter to Arvind Kejriwal saying that they wanted some time and that till now they have not been able to get their time and the demands have not been met, and that lies are being spread by their colleagues in media. So a very sad scenario for a party, Sanket, clearly who used to take pride for its inner party democracy and for the strength of its volunteers. I guess at this point of time, the volunteers would be the one that would be feeling cheated. And of course, the people of Delhi as well, which had given a thumping mandate to the Aam Aadmi Party. But crisis time for Aam Aadmi Party, and the man himself, Arvind Kejriwal, as we are learning through the sources, feels that this is the saturation time, and one-time advisors of the party, Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav, perhaps could be facing the probable ouster from the party altogether tomorrow when the National Council meets.
Absolutely, Pankaj. There is also a feeling within the Aam Aadmi Party that the party is about to lose a bit of its grey hair with the ouster of these two stalwarts, literally, who were part of the Arvind Kejriwal movement right from 2011 when India Against Corruption was formed. So a dramatic turn of events once the Kejriwal government has actually been formed in the national capital. Remember, the Kejriwal camp released a note written by Prashant Bhushan and Yogendra Yadav on the 17th of March. In this note, Yadav and Bhushan had laid down 5 conditions and agreed to resign from the National Council if the conditions were met. Now the two camps are at loggerheads. Charges are flying thick and fast, and the big question is, as we have in fact been asking through the course of this morning and will keep doing so till we get an answer, Who is speaking the truth? This is what the two sides are actually claiming. The Kejriwal camp is claiming that all 5 conditions set by Bhushan and Yadav were met. The duo has denied it. They also claim that the duo had resigned, but Bhushan and Yadav are demanding to see their resignation note and are also claiming that they never asked Kejriwal's ouster, which the Kejriwal camp is alleging.
Please ask them to produce one fragment of paper, ask them to produce one email, one SMS, because we have actually given the entire thing in writing, because we feared, when we started the discussion, we feared it would be misinterpreted, misreported.
हर तरह से उनके सामने रगड़ के, हाथ जोड़ के, मतलब हर तरीके से कोशिश किया। आप यकीन कीजिए कि इस परिवार को बचाने के लिए हमने भरसक कोशिश, हर प्रयास किया। बावजूद इसके जिस तरीके से आज उन्होंने जवाब दिया कि हमें आप लोगों पे भरोसा ही नहीं है कि 28 के बाद आप कोई बात मानेंगे।
They say that we have resigned. They say that all the suggestions for institutional reforms that we had made have been accepted by the party, where the fact is that not one of those has been accepted.
दुखद बात है कि हमारे बहुत वरिष्ठ साथी हैं सभी, लेकिन योगेंद्र जी और उनके साथी तमाम बाहर कुछ बोलते हैं और जब बातचीत हो रही होती है तो कुछ और बोलते हैं।